Good morning and welcome once again to Poliedro de Caracas in Venezuela for the 2016 South American Championship Tournament. First of 4 games today, this one between Peru and Argentina. Day 3 of group play. 5 days of group play overall. Peru comes into this game at 0-2, Argentina 1-0 in group play. There you see the full slate of today's games. 1:45, it's Chile and Colombia. At 5:15, Paraguay and Brazil, and then at 7:30, Bolivia takes on the host nation of Venezuela. Alongside Lewis Shine, I'm Craig Feda, and we will have all the action for you live here today, as well as throughout the remainder of the tournament. Lewis, yesterday, Argentina looked very impressive after a slow start in an 82-58 win over Uruguay, while Peru has struggled in this tournament, losing their opener to Chile 78-59, and then Colombia yesterday 81-46. As you look at the standings in Group B, what does Peru need to do to try to improve on what they're doing in this tournament?
I think they have to establish themselves with defense. They have to put the pressure on Argentina, who seemingly is the stronger team, with us seeing their first presence on the court yesterday. So it's going to be interesting to see not only what Peru does on defense, but if their strong players, such as Fuller, will actually show up today.
Fuller averaging 12.5 points per game in this tournament. Carlos Schottman leading Argentina. He scored 13 points yesterday. Delia had 10 rebounds, Chavez 5 average for Peru, Barrios 4 assists a game for Peru. Nicolas Brusino had 6 assists yesterday. A couple of changes in the starting lineups. We will get to those for you. Peru shooting just 30.8% from the 2-point range in this game. Argentina 45.5%. Peru 31.5 from the 3-point arc. Argentina 42.9. If Argentina has a weakness thus far, just 42.9 from the free throw line. Argentina pulled down 42 rebounds in its opener. Peru averaging 28.5. 7 rebounds a game on the offensive glass for Peru, 10 for Argentina. Argentina averaging 36 points in the paint. Peru just 11. Time now for the national anthems. Argentina is the visitor in this game. They will be wearing all black, trimmed in white and sky blue. And we will present their national anthem first.
Seguidamente, el
That was
himno
the national
nacional
anthem
de
for
la
Argentina, and now the
República del
national
Perú.
anthem for the home team in this game, Peru. Good morning and welcome in once again to Poliedro de Caracas in Caracas, Venezuela for the 2016 South American Championship Tournament, the oldest championship basketball tournament in the world. This is the first game of 4 today, third day of group competition. As you look at the officials for this game, Jorge Cabrera of Cuba, Gustavo Vera of Paraguay, and Flavio Zavala of Ecuador. There's a look at the full roster for Team Peru, coached by Carlos Zanelato. Peru led in scoring by Kyle Fuller at 12.5 points per game. Manuel Chavez, the leading rebounder, and Luis Barrios averaging 4 assists per game. There's the starting 5 for Peru. Barrios and Fuller, the guards. Morales and Cespedes, the forwards. And the center, Manuel Chavez. And now we'll look at the full roster for Team Argentina, coached by Nicolas Casalanguida. Carlos Schottman in the opener for Argentina yesterday led the way with 13 points. Marcos Delia had 10 rebounds. Luca Vildoza starting at point guard in place of Nicolas de los Santos. Nicolas Brusino, Marcos Delia, Gabriel Deck, and Javier Saiz. For Argentina, Saiz replaces Leo Mainoldi in the starting lineup. There's a look at our fine FIBA table staff, including FIBA game commissioner Luis Gutierrez. And a look at Carlos Zanelato, giving some final instructions to his team.
Ya hemos trabajado todo, entonces vamos a no regalar corridas, vamos a no darle puntos fáciles, que trabajen por los puntos. En ofensiva, posesión larga, seleccionemos buenos tiros, ¿está bien? Vamos muchachos. Perú.
Está Luca. Sin el back pick cuando jugás cuerno, directamente a Luca.
Nicolas Casalanguida.
5 cuernos, 1 para arrancar. Vamos acá. 1, 2, 3.
Just moments away from tip-off. Glad you can be joining us wherever you're tuned in from around the Americas or around the world. Alongside Lewis Shine, I'm Craig Feda. Kyle Fuller being told by the official that he's got to pull up his compression wear. Had it all the way down to the top of his socks. And now we will be underway. It's going to be Marcos Delia for Argentina jumping against that was Julio Regalado. So a change in the starting lineup from what we were given. The nice floater by Barrios.
I don't think I've seen a runner from that far out in a while. Really nice.
So it's Regalado and not Cespedes in the starting lineup for Peru. Now Kyle Fuller jets to the glass and lays it in. And it's a 4-0 lead for Peru, and Fuller will go to the line.
See, that's the Fuller that we saw during the first game that we watched out the gate when we first got here. Attack the rim, being aggressive, being strong with the ball, and he finishes strong.
That foul was on Marcos Delia, his first. Delia on the handoff to Vildoza. Now back to Delia, out to Saiz. Now into the wing to Deck, and Brasino hits the three-pointer. Thought that was a 3, evidently only a 2. Looked like he was behind the line, but we were screened by the Peru bench. Now Fuller, boy, it looked like he could have taken that all the way himself.
Yes.
Barrios, a long three-pointer as the shot clock was winding down. Boy, and a golden opportunity there, I thought, for Fuller. Almost looked like he was trying to be a little too unselfish.
Yes, Fuller had the open shot. Chavez had the open jumper, and he got the ball. So they had a few opportunities.
Nice shot fake behind the back pass. Argentina working it around the perimeter. Deck had to go around his own man. Acted almost as a defender. Now with 2 from Fuller, no good. And that pass tipped out of bounds by Fuller. Brasino for 3, missed that one.
Brasino only 23 years old. A lot of young guys out here that are doing a good job this week so far.
Some Argentine veterans staying back to prepare for the Olympics. Shot blocked. Most notably, Nicolas Laprovitula, Facundo Campazzo, and Luis Scola. Andres Nocioni as well. That 3 no good. And now a foul on Vildoza, his first.
Argentina putting up a lot of long-range three-pointers so far this game. Looks like that's going to be something they really depend on.
That 3 no good from Regalado. Drive and dish to Delia. He goes up and jams it with one hand. We are tied at 4. Fuller fakes the 3 into the lane, hanging. Can't connect with the right hand. Rebound Delia.
And Delia racking up stats on the board on both ends with the rebounds and then with the dunk down on the other end. 6'10", 24-year-old.
Nice finish by Deck, and now Argentina has the lead at 6-4.
Looked like Deck got kind of fouled down there.
I thought the same thing.
A lot of arm action.
That Argentina foul on Nicolas Brusino, his first, third on the team. Fuller now deep right side. Chavez. Out to Barrios. Three-pointer by Regalado, no good. Brusino, as Argentina works it around the outside. Vildoza to Deck. Now down to Delia, back out to Deck. His three-pointer no good. I think Deck got a piece of that one. Peru foul on Luis Barrios. There's the bump. Vildoza tried to bounce it into Delia, and another foul called.
You can see Delia's causing a little bit of trouble for Chavez and Regalado. He's just a big body when he gets it inside. They have to try to defend, and when they can't, it results in fouls. He's very valuable to the Argentina team.
That was the first foul on Chavez, second on the team. 5:06 to play first quarter. First game of the day. Glad you can be with us. We've got Chile and Colombia coming up at 1:45. Paraguay and Brazil at 5:15. And Bolivia and Venezuela at 7:30. Argentina now up 8-4 after the pair of free throws. Delia's got 4. Chavez on the outside, and the handoff to Morales. Chavez gets it back. Hits the outside jumper, kind of an awkward.
Yeah.
Went up there and kind of split his legs.
Split his legs, leaning to the right a little bit. Just shows what kind of touch that big man has.
Another three-pointer missed by Argentina. And they are 0 for 4 from beyond the arc. Tried to get Brusino on the feed, but it was intercepted, and now Peru turns it over. Deck to Brusino, driving from the wing to Delia from in close. Can't get it to fall in, and it'll go out of bounds for Peru.
Craig, probably for the 10 possessions that we've seen up and down the court, over half of them had to do with Delia, whether on offense or defense.
Delia getting a lot of valuable minutes in this tournament with Luis Scola back in Argentina getting ready for the Olympics. Timeout on the floor. 4:10 to play first quarter. Argentina on top, 8-6.
Rompen por el fondo, si nos rompen por el fondo, lado contrario es el que cierra, no todo el mundo. Lado contrario es el que cierra y rotamos. Y después, y a partir de ahí rotamos. Tenemos la pelota, corremos. pero no es obligatorio definir. Rápido, pero no apurado. Rápido es una cosa, salimos rápido. Si no, paramos.
Tengo más opciones más abiertas y estoy enfocado en una sola cosa. Abran la cabeza, tomen lectura de la acción de siempre. La intensidad no es la misma que la de ayer. Nosotros podemos defender a más intensidad todavía, sobre todo la presión al balón y la línea de pase. Dale.
Six Argentina. As we return to first quarter action. Argentina early on, 3 of 11 from the field overall. Peru, that exact same number. Brasino hits from 3. Barrios, his three-pointer well short as the shot clock was winding down. Pretty stroke by Brusino and splash. Saiz launches the 3, and that's good. All of a sudden, Argentina's outside shooters are coming to life.
But depending on that three-pointer early, now it's falling for him.
Fuller now from 3, and that's good.
Fuller definitely has to stay aggressive in order for this Peru team to have a chance.
Vildoza. With Saiz, another 3, that one's short.
Someone has to get on him. I mean, he just hit a 3, and then on that possession down, he was wide open for another 3. So that's just a correction that Peru has to correct here real soon.
Fuller steps up and takes the 3 as the shot clock winds down. Deck the rebound. Feeding the Saiz runner. That's good. Jose Lopez. Now Chavez in the lane. He's fouled. That will be on Nicolas Brusino, and that's his second. Chavez sinks the first free throw. He's got 3 now. Chavez dealing with a wardrobe malfunction before his second free throw. Gets that straightened out, and he's got Peru back to within 5. Saiz to Vildoza, back to Saiz, now to Deck. To Brasino for 3. That's good.
Now that was great defense by Fuller. You can't ask for a better contest on that shot. But he just knocked that down.
Brasino's got 8 already. And now a 3 by Fuller. He answers again.
This is the Fuller we're used to.
He's got 8. Wonder if those girls are ever going to get tired of screaming. Great to see a couple of groups of school kids here. I think one is designated to root for Argentina, one designated to root for Peru. Made signs and everything. Just a great outing for those kids. And they're having a ball. We've seen it in a couple of the early games so far. De La Rosa setting the screen for Fuller. Fuller, step back from 18, no good. That's going to be a shot clock violation. That ball never hit the rim. 19.8 to play in the first quarter. Another fast quarter as kids continue to stream in from both of the upper entrances to our left. As you see one of Kyle Fuller's three-pointers. Comes De Los Santos. Now Schottman. Nice patience by Roberto Acuna. Lost the handle momentarily, and the three-pointer from just inside half court at the first quarter buzzer does not find the mark, and it's a 23-14 lead for Argentina over Peru. We're back with second half action second quarter action from the 2016 South American Championship live in Caracas.
También queremos dar la bienvenida a la Escuela Básica Nacional José de la Cruz Carrillo. Estudiantes, bienvenidos.
23-14 Argentina over Peru as we get back to the action. Acuna, his jump hook rolls off. Looked for a moment like that was going to fall in. In that first quarter, Argentina rebounded to end up shooting 54.5%. Peru just 27.3%. Argentina 37.5% from beyond the arc. Peru 33%. 11-10 the rebounds in favor of Argentina. Argentina only one turnover in that first quarter. Fast break points 10-2 in favor of Argentina. Points in the paint in favor of Argentina 10-4. Another three-pointer up and good. That one was from Mainoldi. And Argentina on top now by 10.
Turnover by Peru.
Federico Aguirre tried to bank that runner. A little too much force behind that. De La Rosa out to Fuller. Fuller, the jab step, and then the three, no good. Lob inside to Acuna, and he gets fouled. I believe that's going to be on Regalado. Beg your pardon, it's going to be on De La Rosa. Foul number 1 on De La Rosa. First team foul, and all those kids making a ton of noise. And shown up on the big video board over the court.
These are kind of things that'll be special for them forever, to remember being able to come to something like this.
Acuna scoring inside, and the lead is 12.
Might even have some young people over there that will play for the Venezuela team one day, men's and women.
It's entirely possible. Never know what attending a game like this can do to inspire a young child.
Or may even aspire to work for FIBA one day.
Yeah. Fuller spinning in the lane, has the shot rejected, but a foul before the rejection. That's going to be on De Los Santos. And that is his first.
And as a coach, I am A-OK with Fuller doing that. Shot block, no problem, but we drew a foul. And like we said earlier, he has to continue to be aggressive just as he's doing for Peru to have a chance.
Yeah, nobody else really for Peru doing very much. And look at the signs that those kids have made. Those are spectacular. Big banners.
Oh, the FIBA one is amazing.
Isn't it? The other one's pretty good, too. It's got a cartoon bear on it holding a basketball, a Venezuelan flag, the Argentine flag. There you get a look at a couple of them. That on the Peru side. Nice hook shot there by Rodrigo Messias. There's the, oh, from back here, that looked like a bear. Couple of kids. On the Argentine side, one holding a basketball. Nice ball movement again on the outside by Argentina. That three-pointer no good by De Los Santos as the shot clock winds down. Ball out of bounds. It'll stay with Argentina. Schottman hits the three, and that's his first points on the night. Barrios misses the three. Mainoldi taps the rebound. Now De Los Santos weaving his way in through traffic and laying it in with the right hand.
Great poise to take what the defense gave him.
33-22 now, pending the free throw. The sign on the Peru side. Sudamericano de Baloncesto 2016, South American Basketball 2016. And then Venezuela, Pueblo de Paz, Nation of Peace, Venezuela. And everybody that we've met here in Venezuela has been absolutely terrific this whole week so far. And then a month ago, roughly, in Barquisimeto, everybody was just amazing over there. Another three for Shotman, and that's good. And Carlos Zanolato wants timeout. All of a sudden, his team trails by 15. 5:16 to play, second quarter.
Hay que contener el 1 contra 1 porque están.
Vamos con un libre, pero el libre quiero así, los grandes. Backpick, sale. Ok, y de este lado lo espera con cortina. ¿Está claro? Arriba. Entonces, o va la primera opción, o espera el paso y la salida acá. Pelota abajo y triangulamos otra vez. Viene acá de este lado, backpick. Corta, y de este lado le mete cortina. Entonces tiene opción acá, o revierte y sale continuo acá. ¿Está bien? Metemos y triangulamos. Lo que yo quiero que los grandes, vos sobre todo, salgas de frente y animate a jugarle, hacer la finta, si te está dejando el tiro corto, tu tiro, o si no abajo, penetrarle a ver una vez, intentar una vez, Julio. Vamos, lo que no quiero es tirar rápido, Lechuga. Nuestra defensa, estamos rotando mal ya. Ya nos cansamos, no hay pierna, ¿qué pasa? Empezamos a rotar mal y ya estamos dejando muchos claros. Hablemos, dale, hay que hablar.
My Spanish isn't the greatest, but I think Carlos Zanolato was telling his team that Argentina is getting way too many easy baskets.
This quarter alone, they're 3 for 4 from the three-point line. They're 6 for 12 so far in the first half. There's too many three-pointers. If you contest half of those, they might miss a couple. At least that'll help the deficit that they're under right now by 15.
That three up and good. That was Morales, his first points on the afternoon. Is it afternoon yet? It's afternoon right now. It's exactly noon here in the capital of Venezuela. Pretty turnaround there by Aguirre, but it a little too high off the glass and missing. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll be Peru ball.
Turnover by Peru leads to the score for Argentina.
Aguirre on the board now. You could tell these kids have been to a lot of soccer matches because typically that's what soccer fans do. They sing and chant the whole game.
Yeah.
Fuller's shot blocked by Acuna.
Points in the paint, Argentina 16, Peru 8. Fuller was trying to get another 2 added to that before the block shot.
And Acuna said, no dice. Mainoldi out to De Los Santos, thought about the three. Now to Shotman. Now back across to De Los Santos. Nice ball movement by Argentina. And the easy putback there for Federico Aguirre.
The way the kids sound, it's almost like a home game for Argentina.
Yeah, it really is. 41-25. Messias misses the hook shot. He hit one of those in the lane earlier. Delia to De Los Santos. Back to Delia. And again, Argentina just patient. Shotman, no look pass into the corner. Open three for Aguirre. What ball movement by Argentina. Passes zipping all over the court.
And that's three-pointer number 7. And the problem I see, Craig, is Peru's in a 2-3 zone. Nice shot by Fuller off the glass. They're in the 2-3 zone. And usually when you get a team that's shooting like that, the coach would tell them to come out of the zone and play man-to-man, but they're still – and right now it looks like they kind of come into a man and they're switching screens, so that might be the adjustment that they just made.
That foul is on Franco Balbi. And Nicolas Romano on now for Argentina. Alejandro Beatin replaces Kyle Fuller. Fuller has played this entire game so far. He's really the only person doing anything offensively for Peru. Shotman for 3, a little short. Gets his own rebound though, and Argentina resets. Another open 3, and that one's good. Shotman a little fist pump after that.
Peru's just stepping on their own foot here. I mean, you know, being able to sit here and watch it and kind of see everything that develops, it's not a matter of Argentina just overpowering them and Peru's getting good defense on them and they're just getting outshot or man driving around one of their defenders. There's nobody there to guard these three-pointers.
Messias misses the turnaround. Shotman with 9 points. And now a foul on Messias.
Low fouling game. Argentina only with 1 foul. Peru with 4. Nobody in the bonus just yet. Fast break points for Argentina at 17 versus 2 from Peru, which those 2 came from Fuller with the first basket of the game. And then we have second chance points. Argentina has 8 of those, which they come off of offensive rebounds. Offensive rebounds pay. Argentina is definitely taking advantage and cashing that in.
And another turnover as Aguirre misses the layup. And the horn sounded. Somebody wanted to get a substitution in. No, there's no subs. Inadvertent horn.
It may just be the excitement.
Another three-pointer for Shotman, and he's got 12. Argentina is blowing this game open, and now Peru takes timeout. It is 52-27. 1:13 to play, second quarter. We're back in a moment.
Wow.
Se dan cuenta que son todas pérdidas de balones, le estamos dando para correr, le volvemos a dar la pelota, le damos para correr. Jugamos bárbaro hasta que tenemos piernas y después empezamos a asustarnos y a tirar pelota. Mostrate, hey, si vos no venís a buscar la pelota y te vas a quedar hacia atrás, tenés que salir. Tenés que salir porque no podés dejar toda la responsabilidad de él. O venís y te presentás y subís la pelota, ayudás, o me decís si te saco. Hay que empezar a mostrarse. La ofensiva la hacemos libre, le damos la pelota a Chiqui y nos vamos todos al otro lado. ¿Qué hacemos?
Queremos que sea ofensivo en la caída o en la penetración. Puño bajo, la próxima ofensiva. Tenemos faltas para dar. Vamos todo el campo, doble puño, a seguir presionando, dale.
1:13 to play, second quarter. Argentina on top by 25.
The kids definitely know when there's a good move or a crossover or something like that. It's good that they can understand that because they cheer when things happen.
Belby, 10 on the shot clock. Schottman. Cross-court pass. Long three. Off the left side, and here comes Peru. Coming up on 30 seconds to play in the half. Parodi handing to Beatin. Beatin. As Morales misses the three-pointer. Shot clock is off. Game clock now at 10. Balbi around Delia. Out to Romano. Now into the corner for Brasino. That's only a 2.
Wow.
Peru will not get a shot off before the end of the half, and Argentina will take a 54-27 lead into the locker room at halftime. Peru did not score over the final 2 minutes and 51 seconds of the second quarter. It was relatively close through the first quarter and early into the second, then all of a sudden Argentina exploded from beyond the arc. They have made 9 three-pointers in this first half, 9 of 18.
Remember when we mentioned earlier that they were dependent on the long ball and they came out missing a few and they warmed up.
So much for that. There's a look at the numbers. Peru 33% from 2-point and 3-point range. Argentina 55 and 50. Tough to beat a team when they're doing that. Both teams shooting very well from the free throw line. Argentina 19 fast break points to just 2 for Peru. Points in the paint 18-10 in favor of Argentina. Bench points 29-4 in favor of Argentina. Argentina leading the rebounding battle as well, 19-12, 4-1 on the offensive glass. Argentina 19 assists on their 20 baskets. That is sharing the ball. Argentina just 3 turnovers in the first half and 6 steals. There are leaders for both teams. Fuller and Schottman tied for game-high honors with 12 points. Delia, the leading rebounder, with 5. De Los Santos, 6 assists. Let's take a look at the full tables for Peru. Jose Lopez has 2. Luis Barrios has 4. Miguel Chavez, 4 and 4 rebounds. Morales has 3. Kyle Fuller, 12. Rodrigo Messias, 2. And that rounds out the scoring for Peru. For Argentina, De Los Santos has 3 and 6 assists. Brasino 10 points, 3 rebounds. Delia 8 points, 5 boards. Deck has 2. Mainoldi 3. Schottman 12 on 4 of 5 3-point shooting. Aguirre 7 points, 4 rebounds. And Javier Saiz has 5. Louis Shine, take us through the highlights if you would.
Wow, this was all Argentina, and mainly raining from the outside. They did a very good job, as you can see there, on the defensive end. And then you see Delia receiving the pass through the middle for the slam. Chavez with a nice jump shot, legs wide open there. And Argentina, after they warmed up from the 3-point line, they started raining threes. Fuller with 12 points for Peru, as you can see there. He kept things going for them for a really small time. There's another three-pointer from him. Stayed in most of the game until late in the second quarter. Then there was just more three-point action. Monoldi there for Argentina. Also more action inside. The big man there, Acuna. And the three-pointers just kept coming. Shotman from the three-point line. Another three-pointer by Shotman. Peru tried to answer a few times, but they really lacked on defense. And they left a lot of men wide open. A lot of three-pointers. Shotman for another one right there. And another one by Shotman. Another three-pointer in the corner there. Lucino, who has 10 points. And Argentina has to feel good going to the locker room right now. Peru, they're going to have a really good talk at halftime to see if they can adjust some things, Craig.
Yeah, Argentina just all of a sudden decided early on in the second quarter, okay, we're going to just flip the switch and start making some three-pointers, but Peru definitely has its work cut out for them in the second half. Argentina on top, 54-27 as we go to half. This is the 2016 South American Championship for men, live from Caracas.
después nunca va. Entonces, por eso la gente no confía en algo. O sea, para confiar en la móvil, pues. Bueno, ahorita hay un peo porque TV cree que va a pasar una vaina, la vaina llanera se le pasó el año pasado también para las elecciones, ¿no? Y por eso dejaron que pasó un coñazo juego del gol el año pasado. Parece que este año es otra vez igual. Se meten un pedo de seco con los compromisos de seco. La liga es que le van a pasar todos los juegos. Y mira, cuidado hablar mal de BC, mira que esos son los nuevos jefes. Sea malo, vale. Mira que esa gente fue la que enseñó a trabajar esta, ¿viste? No, no. Él no. Oliver paga demasiado mal.
(54-27) in favor of Argentina as we head to the second half. First quarter was relatively even, but then in the second, Argentina absolutely exploded for 31 points, holding Peru to just 13. Alongside Lewis Shine, I'm Craig Feda. We are just about underway here in the second half. First of 4 games today. Coming up at 1:45, it's Chile and Colombia. Then at 5:15, Paraguay and Brazil. Then at 7:30, Bolivia and Venezuela. This is the 3rd day of group play. 2 more days after this. And we get to the classification and semifinal round stage, followed on July 2nd by the bronze medal game and the gold medal game. Fans reacting to another crossover. Chavez working on Saiz, out to Barrios. Little up and under, no good. And Luis Peru went right to Chavez. He did not get a shot off, but oh, the soaring alley-oop to Brasino.
Yeah, it seems like they got a different game plan coming into this second half. One of the things they look like they're doing is trying to get some post action going. But we will see what else they have brewing as this third quarter goes along.
Well, they tried again to get at Chavez, but they turn it over, and an easy lay-in there for Nicolas Romano. On the floor for Argentina, Romano, Brasino, Saiz, Balbi, and Federico Aguirre.
Nice step back by Fuller.
Fuller leads all scorers with 14. Shotman and Brasino have 12 apiece for Argentina. On the floor for Peru, Chavez, Fuller, Regalado as another three-pointer rains in for Argentina. Barrios. And Beatin. Rebound back tapped. Fuller's got it.
Like how Beatin followed his shot there. Gave Peru another opportunity.
Now Peru with the nice ball movement on the outside.
That's a little taste of Argentina's own medicine
yeah,
right there.
It sure was. Brasino, ball goes off the shin of Saiz. Fuller's 3 misses.
I think Fuller has the green light in any game, in any opportunity, any situation. Fouls the coach, that's what he'd have.
Romano the open 3, that misses, but boy, Peru didn't even bother trying to find Romano.
Yeah, that's they got bailed out on his miss.
Beatin over to Barrios. Now Fuller out to Beatin for 3. No good, but a good look. Aguirre inside to Saiz. Saiz gets it back, and he gets the easy lay-in on the switch.
Saiz with 10. 5 in this quarter so far.
Fuller with the right hand, can't connect. Saiz the rebound. Alley-oop to Aguirre. He can't get it to go, but he draws the foul. That'll be on Beatin.
And Romano didn't know if he wanted to lay that up or alley-oop it. Kind of at the last second wanted to take a chance at it.
sits down. Messias comes on. Chavez sitting down as well as Jose Lopez coming on for Peru. Argentina more than doubling up Peru, 65-32 with 6:18 to play third quarter. Jumper no good. Romano keeping it himself. Now out to Saiz. Long pass to Aguirre, and he gets fouled. That'll be on Messias, and that's his second. Two team fouls for Peru in this quarter, none for Argentina. Racino on the outside, and he gets fouled. That'll be on Regalado. And that is his first. Belby. Inside to Saiz with the left hand.
That ball movement, as long as they continue to do that, as you see evident on that last play, Peru's running around trying to figure out who to guard. They have to get a solid plan on defense and decide which direction they're going to go, whether that's zone, whether that's man, and then how to defend those shooters.
Argentina outscoring Peru 13-5 in this quarter. 23-5 since the 2:51 mark of the second quarter. Peru has not scored since the 8:02 mark of this quarter. Coming up on 3 minutes without a point. Romano gets the lane and hits the short jumper. Romano's got 4 points, 4 assists as Fuller misses. Racino gets the loose ball. Racino has 12 and 4 assists. Delia 8 points, 5 rebounds. Schottman 12 points. Federico Aguirre 9.6 boards. And Javier Saiz, 12 points. Fuller, the only player in double digits for Peru. He's got 14. Chavez has 5 rebounds. And the assist numbers for Argentina are staggering. They have 26 field goals and 25 assists.
Staggering numbers.
Make that 27 and 26. Fuller for 3, missed that wide left.
Way to fight for the rebound by Regalado.
Bayatine the fadeaway, no. Racino can't corral it in the corner, and Peru will get another shot at it.
And those guys on Argentina are long. Racino 6'7", but arms is, his wingspan has to be amazing.
So he's got about a 7-foot wingspan. Another three-pointer, that one by Romano. He's got 9, and it's a 42-point lead for Argentina, 74-32. 3:17 to play third quarter. Timeout on the floor.
Hey, nada, estamos corriendo, estamos jugando individual, estamos haciendo todo lo que dijimos que no debíamos hacer. Tenemos grupo, pique, bote. Tranquilo, estamos jugando muy bien, sigamos tranquilos. Hey, vamos con pantalón una vez, pero necesito que reciba. Corto, mano en mano. Una vez vamos a hacerla. No digan nada, vamos y lo hacemos. Pero necesito que reciban los pases laterales. Defensa. Vamos a cambiar en toda la cortina, fuerte, a quedarse trompada. ¿Qué vamos a hacer? Nos están tirando solo todo el mundo. ¡Ey! Ese backpick que hacen acá. En cambio, hablen cambio. ¡Ey! Cuando es switch agresivo, que no hay tiro.
¿Y dónde está la bulla de los niños y niñas que vinieron al poliedro? ¡Vamos, aplausos!
One of the lovely young ladies that helps with FIBA. She's with the Venezuelan Basketball Federation. Jump shot by Messias, no good. Lewis, that looked a little flat.
You need to get a little arc on the basketball, and be confident in their shots as they shoot them.
Argentina, the rare miss. They are shooting 65% from two-point range, 50% from three. Oh, and they're 7 of 7 from the free throw line as well. Fuller's 3 misses. Don't forget, Argentina came into this game shooting atrociously from the free throw line. That 3 misses by Schottman. Morales into the corner for Sambucetti, no good. Another alley-oop attempt by Argentina, a little too high. Lewis, what's the right way to throw an alley-oop pass? Do you want it to be more on a line, or do you want to arc it, or does it depend?
It depends on the player that you're throwing it to. I've had players where if you throw it anywhere in the vicinity of that backboard from the rim to the black pad on the end there, or even higher, they're going to get it. You have some players where you got to put it right by the rim because they can only jump so high. And so that's what it depends on from my experience.
But there's a little bit of an art to it, too. You can't put it over the rim, otherwise it's an offensive goaltend.
Right, you can't put it over the rim. You got to put it whatever side the man's coming to, you got to put it to that side. And you want to lead him on a little bit. Of course, you don't want to throw it when he's like right and get ready to jump. But like I said, it depends on the player because you can throw it and a guy can take off from way out there and go get it. But some guys they don't have the jumping ability as some other guys. You got to throw it like right when they jump.
Foul was on Martin De La Rosa, his second. Schottman to the free throw line. Minute 26 to play, third quarter.
Here are a few instruments over there, some drums. We also have some, Craig, I can't call the name of those things where you, right there in the middle where you're.
Oh, yeah. I don't know what that's called, some sort of chime.
Yeah.
But they're fixed on a board. Oh, it's not a xylophone or a glockenspiel.
Whatever they are, they're playing them really well and it sounds good.
Foul on Sambucetti, his first. Fuller will get a well-deserved rest. He's got 14. Barrios back on. Mendoza hits the first free throw. 77-32. Argentina outscoring Peru in this quarter to the tune of 23-5. .45 seconds to play. De La Rosa on the drive, tried to give it up underneath to Messias, but a turnover. Now up ahead to Schottman.
Thought about the three.
Yeah, he did. Mainoldi gets it to Delia, and Delia lays it in. He's got 10 now, and he'll go to the line for the free throw. Strong finish by Delia, as he got hacked pretty good by De La Rosa, but Delia just went up and threw it.
When that things happen like that in the States, we say weight room.
Yeah. Delia completes the three-point play, and it's 81-32, 28.9 to play. Three from the outside by Sambucetti, no good. Delia the rebound. Delia now with 8 boards. Mendoza on the drive, kicking it out to Deck. His three is up and good. The third quarter comes to an end with Argentina on top, 84-32. We're back with fourth quarter action in just a moment.
Último cuarto. Perú, Argentina.
.84-32 as we return to action here in the fourth quarter. And Lewis, what can Peru hope to accomplish, if anything, in this fourth quarter? They got outscored 27-5 in that third quarter. Argentina scored as many points in the third as Peru scored in the first 2 quarters.
Well, at this point, the game's pretty much over. So they want to just begin to work on some things that can improve them as a team and not so much focus on beating Argentina at this point. So one of the things that I would do is focus on defending the outside shot. As we see in this game, Argentina has taken 23 three-pointers, have made 11 of them, shooting 48%, and they're completely remarkable from the two-point range, which some of those two-pointers are inside, but there's some that are outside. So you want to work on defending that outside jumper. You don't want to work on everything in one quarter, but pick one thing, and if it was one thing, I would choose that if I was the coach.
Mainoldi misses from in close. Argentina shooting 63% from two-point range, 48% from three. Peru, 26% from two-point range, 21% from three. Argentina out-rebounding Peru, 31-18. Beg your pardon, 37-23. 31-18 was the defensive rebounds. Argentina just 5 turnovers in this game. Peru has not scored since the 8:02 mark of the third quarter. Fuller hanging in the air and missing. A rebound by Vildoza. The finish by Deck won't go in, but he'll go to the free throw line. That's going to be on Messias, and that'll be his third. Fast break points 28-2 in favor of Argentina. Points in the paint 34-10, and bench points 44-7, all in favor of Argentina.
Nice backdoor pass to Fuller. I'll be with the assist.
And Peru narrowly avoids going a full quarter of gameplay, 10 minutes without scoring. That happened to Paraguay yesterday against Venezuela. They went over 10 minutes of game action without scoring. Pretty right hand job there by Perotti. Shotman, straight on three, just short.
Campeón de Perú. Está jugando el 14 Macías, lo sustituye Regalado de Perú.
Messiah sits down, Regalado comes on. Shotman going with the low tops. What did you prefer when you played, Lewis? Did you like the high tops, the mid cuts, or low tops?
I used to wear high tops, but it got to a point where it seemed like it just cutting off your circulation. So I really enjoy the mids. The lows, I never really tried those. It was after my basketball career that the lows started to become popular. You see like the Kobe Bryants, the Kevin Durant's, like a lot of shoes are low cut now, and players like to wear them. But for me, I just didn't want to take chances at twisting my ankle or something like that. So I prefer the mids. Were there like mids and low cuts and high tops and stuff like that in football, or did linemen just wear big high tops that I used to see, I guess?
No, there were all sorts of different kinds as there are now. I don't think anybody wears low tops, maybe except receivers who want to, you know, be like almost like a track shoe.
Yeah.
But yeah, it kind of depends on your position. I remember when I first started playing, we all wore white low tops.
Really?
Yeah. And then moved to black low tops.
Wow.
And then when I resumed my playing career, it was black high tops, at least for me.
Now, did you, when you wore those, I'm pretty sure you guys were, you know, as they call it today, spatted up, where you had tape all the way around everywhere?
I didn't.
Really?
I never liked that. Some teams require it, but I never liked it.
I've seen where I know when I was in college, I believe at Miami, players used to do that, but then they stopped. They didn't allow people to do that anymore, so you had to get tape under your sock, and then your shoe had to. And I think that might have, I could be wrong, but I think that might have been because of, at the time we had a contract with Nike, and you had to be able to show the logos and stuff like that.
Well, and you see that guys get spatted up, and then they have to draw the logo on with a magic marker.
And so I think that's one of the reasons why when you seen the spat reintroduced or started to come back around, you see where Nike has their logo like on the toes of the shoes, and they go around the side of the shoes and stuff like that. So there was ways to get around things, you know. I'm pretty sure they had to. It didn't take a lot of innovation to do that, but just move the logo up, and kind of pretty cool. As Vildoza does a somersault.
I never quite understood spatting. Never liked it. I didn't think it provided much more support. I never even really taped my ankles more than a couple times. You know, the understanding that I got from a couple of people that I trusted was that if you tape your ankles, you're not allowing the muscles and tendons to do their work, and so they get weaker, actually, instead of supporting them.
That makes a lot of sense, actually.
And I had maybe 2 sprained ankles.
That really does make a lot of sense now that I think about it, because the times where I've got my ankles taped, you know, I couldn't get it taped. There's a number of times that I actually had to have them cut it off because it was too tight. And then they did it looser, but then it
doesn't help.
Yeah, it kind of got in my way and just felt like a weight on my foot. So
yeah, and that's the other thing. You know, you get taped under, and then you get spatted, and it feels like you got 5 extra pounds on each foot.
Yeah,
I just never worked for me. Some guys won't live without it, though. Maybe it's a mental thing. Who knows?
Yeah, I think it can be mental. I think that if you have a reoccurring or a chronic foot injury or something like that, then I think at that point it could be necessary. You know, in college I had to play with a special, at times I had to play with a special insert on my toe because I stubbed it real bad, and I have bunions and Fuller. But I like to be able to play free, so like the taping, and the extra, like we never had the compression shorts and the long ones. I would feel so like restricted.
Main oldie.
I see some guys come out like mummies. They have compression shorts, arm sleeve, headband. They have like all the.
Got the body armor on.
But I mean, it works for some people, so.
I only ever taped if I had an injury. I had a significant elbow injury that I had to tape and have a huge pad on that. Taped my knee once, ankle a couple times, taped my left wrist a lot.
Yeah. And I think a lot of times, a lot of those things become fads like we've always talked about.
Oh, yeah.
Like, for instance, I remember when I was younger, and Michael Jordan used to wear
with
this
the
knee pad on his calf muscle area.
And he had the top of it rolled down just about an inch.
Yes. So I don't know if Michael Jordan had an injury or something there to wear that. I never knew that. but because I saw Mike do it,
Uh-huh.
I wanted to get one. I think I'm about to ask my mom to buy one. I got one somehow, and I started wearing it there. And the wristband that Mike used to wear on the left elbow or forearm, I did it because I saw Mike do it. And I think a lot of guys with compression shorts, they might see the guys in the NBA do it.
Yeah, well, it started with Allen Iverson with that arm sleeve.
And I've heard someone say it once before that a lot of guys in the NBA, they're only allowed to wear that stuff if they have some kind of injury. But I'm not so sure that is, true. If so, there's a lot of players injured.
Well, they'll just get a doctor to say, oh, yeah, he's got an injury. He's got to wear it.
I mean, it looks nice, though. I mean, I'll be honest. It kind of looks sweet. I mean,
well, and then, you saw the visors in football on the helmets for a long time.
Yeah.
I tried one once and hated it. Fogged up.
And I'll tell you, the guy that had like some of the most style in football was Deion Sanders.
Oh yeah,
Deion
the gloves,
do-rag, headband on his neck.
Yep.
He used to tape the end of his belt.
Gary with a three that barely moved the net.
I guess with the stellar three-point shooting that we're seeing from Argentina, one of the things I may have to look up after this game is the record for most three-pointers in a game in a FIBA contest. I mean, they're like everybody on their team can shoot.
Argentina has 14 three-pointers in this game.
I mean, I know in the NBA playoffs, Golden State and the Cavs, I think, eclipsed the record, the all-time history for most three-pointers made in a playoff game. But FIBA tournament, I just wonder what that number is.
Yeah.
Because Argentina, he may be getting close to it. I mean, they're shooting really great tonight, this afternoon.
Second free throw good by Fuller, and he's got 19. That leads all scorers. 6 players in double figures for Argentina. Brasino with 12, Delia and Deck each with 11. Aguirre and Saiz also a dozen. Schottman leading the way with 14. He's leading Argentina in this tournament as Acuna gets his 6th point. Got to give these kids credit. They have not stopped screaming.
A lot of energy. Maybe from Candy.
Pretty spin move. Coming up on a minute to play. De Los Santos has the pass ticked out of bounds. (100 to 43). Don't forget, coming up at 1:45, it's going to be Chile and Colombia, followed at 5:15 by Paraguay and Brazil. Then at 7:30, the host nation Venezuela back in action to take on Bolivia. Third day of group play as Argentina will take control of Group B at 2-0. Now out to Balbi for 3. Why not?
Argentina has Chile tomorrow for the 7:30 game. And Thursday for the 5:15 game, they have Colombia, which is going to be a great game.
Gary the dunk, 2.7 to play, and it's 105-43. It's final. Argentina moves to 2-0 in group play. They will go through to the semis, as Venezuela did last night. 105-43 the final. Peru falls to 0-3. As you can imagine, the statistics massively in favor of Argentina. They outscored Peru in the fourth quarter, 21-11. Peru shooting 31% from two-point range, just 17% from three. Argentina 62-44. Argentina outstanding from the free throw line in this game. 4 of 15. Rebounds in favor of Argentina, 42-26, including 6-5 on the offensive glass. Argentina made 38 field goals, and they had 36 assists. Wow. I don't know that I've ever seen that before. Peru 12 turnovers, just 5 for Argentina, 10 steals. Fuller led all scorers with 19 points. He also had 6 rebounds. Aguirre led Argentina with 14. Schottman also with 14. Delia had 9 boards. Take a look at all the individual numbers, as there you see Argentina outscoring Peru 21-11 in the fourth. For Peru, Jose Lopez had 2. Regalado did not score. Beg your pardon, those are old numbers. Let me get to the current numbers. Well, Alba still had 2, Regalado 2, and 4 rebounds. Barrios had 6. Chavez 4 points, 5 rebounds. Beatin had 3 points. Morales had 3. Fuller 19.6 rebounds. Messias 2 points. Perotti 2 points. And Sambucetti played but did not score. For Argentina, Romano had 9. Vildoza 5. De Los Santos 3 and 7 assists. Balbi had 3. 5 rebounds, 5 assists. Brusino 12. Delia 11 and 9 boards. Deck 11. Leo Mainoldi 5. Carlos Schottman 14. Federico Aguirre 14 and 7 rebounds. Acuna had 6 and Saiz had 12. Lewis, take us through the remainder of the highlights if you would.
Man, this was a really great game by Argentina. A stellar outside shooting performance here. Scoop layup by Fuller, who definitely continued to show his aggressiveness throughout the game. First time we've seen it since the first game. Rob Acuna with the lay-in there. 3-pointer by Balbi. But it just wasn't enough today. Argentina really showed what they're capable of, and Peru, a few adjustments to make, but I think they'll be fine once they improve the things that they need to do.
105-43 the final. Again, Argentina moves to 2-0 in group play. Peru falls to 0-3. Coming up at 1:45, it's Chile and Colombia, followed at 5:15 by Paraguay and Brazil, then at 7:30 Bolivia and Venezuela. For my partner Louis Shine, I'm Craig Feta saying so long for now from the 2016 South American Championship Tournament, live from Poliedro de Caracas in Venezuela.